want to get to that commuter alert this morning because some folks having a headache trying to get into the city. We're talking about NJ Transit. New Jersey Coastline Rail service has been suspended in both directions because of signal issues at the River Draw Bridge. That is what you are looking at. We're going to catch up with John DelGiorno in just a few minutes, but Heather's here to walk us through this mess.
Yeah. It always seems like when I'm sitting here, it's doom and gloom, so I apologize if I'm triggering anybody. But yeah, so let's talk about what's happening here with New Jersey Transit. So at about 3 a.m., New Jersey Transit put out an alert. They said that New Jersey Transit's North Jersey coastline is completely suspended because of signal problems on the Raritan River Drawbridge. So at this point, what's going on, as you can see from the graphic, New Jersey Transit's North Jersey coastline suspended. It's those signal issues that we were just talking about. There are some cross-honoring and alternates going on. New Jersey Transit rail tickets and passes, and they're cross-honoring with New Jersey Transit buses and private carriers. And we still have some delays and cancellations, so we're going to find out more about that. And John DelGiorno is up above, so we can find out what John is, if you have any newer information since we spoke earlier this morning, John.
Well, Heather, what we know is that service is still suspended, but we're going to talk about this bridge a little bit. And what's amazing to me is that all these years later, we're still talking about damage from Superstorm Sandy. Now, as Sandra said, this bridge is known as the River Draw. This bridge was constructed back in 1908, but it was heavily damaged during Superstorm Sandy. This bridge is located right where the Raritan River empties into Raritan Bay, and the tracks on that bridge were completely submerged by the waters from the bay. That's how bad the storm surge was here. Since then, they've really been fighting an uphill battle to keep the bridge in operating condition. You can see right next to it is a parallel span. That's a new bridge that's currently under construction. That bridge is built as part of a grant of more than $400 million that was granted after Superstorm Sandy in order to rebuild infrastructure. The bridge is obviously not yet open. The old bridge is still in service, and as of today, we still have these ongoing signal issues that, for today at least, has led to a complete suspension. By the way, this bridge carries more than 2 million pounds of cargo a year, 2 million tons of cargo a year, but carries more than 10,000 New Jersey Transit passengers every day. And we're live over Perth Amboy. John DelGiorno, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
John, just a reminder of the infrastructure and how vulnerable these places are. We talked about the 3rd Avenue Bridge with the heat earlier this week. I mean, that original bridge was built back in the late 1800s. It was rebuilt in the 1950s, but now you have Sandy still being talked about as they're trying to, get that new one open.
And we don't know what the nature of the signal problems are at this point, whether or not it might be weather related or anything else.
Related. I mean, even the Holland Tunnel is still being repaired till this day with Superstorm Sandy effects. So, yeah.
Well, you don't get that much salt water over our infrastructure without doing lots and lots of damage. But I think what was super interesting to me was John talking about the 10,000 people who today had to do something different.
And speaking of which, we have this graphic up. We still have some delays and cancellations along the Northeast Corridor, but the Morrison-Essex line, Maine-Bergen line, Pascack Valley line, we were dealing with some delays and cancellations with those lines, but it seems that everything is getting on or close to schedule with those lines. But Northeast Corridor, you still might find those delays and cancellations.